The Harder They Fall. Netflix, produced by Jay Z and Will Smith's buddy James Lasseter, right? Not the James Lasseter from Pixar. No, that's a white guy, older white guy. James Lasseter, I believe, is Will Partner's production partner on Overbrook. So Jay Z and James Lasseter got together and wanted to shoot a black western. That's great. I guess the one obvious glaring good thing for the casting is they cast Delroy Lindo as Bass Reeves. Perfect casting. Like Delroy Lindo does not get enough flowers. This nigga's been in every fucking movie as the evil old uncle, grandfather. You know what I'm saying? I hated him in Crooklyn because I was like, this guy doesn't want to do what he. But I felt it. He wanted to be a musician and his craft and shit. And of course he was. Okay, so yeah, Crooklyn. I had a problem with Crooklyn because it showed the black man as inept. Didn't want to take responsibility for his family, placing all the weight and the burden on the mother, and then she got sick and died of cancer. Okay, I'm off. Delroy Lindo, perfect cast for Bass Reeves and The Harder They Fall. I like seeing black folk on horses. We all know the Rough Riders, the Buffalo Soldiers, the Deadwood Dicks. I'm into black cowboyism. I'm a fan of black cowboys. We know black cowboys, baddest motherfuckers on horses. We get it. We get it. All right. So you got Jonathan Majors is always puts his foot in every fucking role he plays. Like, I knew this guy was going to be a star off that one movie with John Goodman, the space movie with him and the guy that plays the RZA from the Wu-Tang series. So they were playing brothers, right? It was the sci-fi flick with John Goodman. I forget. I knew they were the breakout stars. You just knew it was their time. Just give it time. Okay, so Jonathan Majors is Nat Buck. No, babe, what's his name? Nat Love. Got the Nat Love gang. So many things were wrong with this movie. I'm gonna pick this shit apart. So just bear with me. You had Idris Elba. He's Rufus Black. You had what's her name? Regina King as what was her name? Trudy. I don't know what the fuck her name was. Trudy with the horrible New Orleans accent. Horrible. It was horrible, right? Like, listen, I know some women from New Orleans. She didn't do their accent no justice. Okay, I know some women from Louisiana. I know some Creole women from Louisiana. Stay away from them. They're dangerous, bad for your health, all that good stuff. And then you had the rest of them are either British or Nigerian or something. The one guy, Darwin, he played Darwin in the X-Men movie years ago. He's on Nat's team. And then you had the young kid. What was his name, babe? Jim South Bushworth? The quick draw kid. Quick draw. They call him Jim Quick. The quick draw kid. The kid. Oh my God. So many white Western tropes in this movie. We're going to get into this shit. Hold up. So many white Western tropes in this movie. And then on the other side, you have Mums, right? The guy that played Mums on Oz. This shit has been sitting in the can for years. Mums been dead for how long? Mums from Oz. He was a slam poet. Come on, y'all know the fat little fat dark skinned dude with the beard. Mums. He been dead for how long? I want somebody to kind of back up what I'm saying, right? Let me just say the money they made off that, they gonna make it 3 more. And Zazie Beetz is in this. Zazie Beetz plays what's her name? Mary? I don't know. Zazie Beetz. Lakeith Stanfield, he plays Wild Bill Cherokee, right? On Idris' team. But somebody correct me. How long has Mums been dead? The movie was good. No, the fuck it wasn't. But okay. How long has Mums been dead for, y'all? Someone help me out. Mums. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Her accent was perfectly. Shit, listen. I don't want to get stabbed, but I know a New Orleans accent. I know a Louisiana accent when I hear it. That was forced. But hey, let me get into it. He said I thought it was a Jamaican accent. Nigga. What? Oh, yo, the Pepper Mill in Vegas? I know where that's at. I love that, the Pepper Mill. The restaurant lounge? That's my favorite spot when I go to Vegas. That's what's up. But Mums, how long has Mums been dead? A couple of years. That's how long this movie's been sitting in the can. You know why a movie sits in the can that long? Because the studios don't have faith in it. Now I get to talk my shit about how this TV film thing goes, okay? So if your project makes it out of development hell and actually gets made, then they look anywhere between 12 to 36 months into the future and say, hey, where can we put this on our table to release this thing? Huh? He's been dead. He died in March 2021. Okay. So that means they filmed this thing a year prior. So this thing was done 2020, maybe 2019, late 2019, early 2020. This movie's been done. In the can, production, done. Effects, done. In the can, done. So they look and say, where can we put this movie? It's just like the music business. Fourth quarter for the big dogs. First quarter means we're not going to make much. We don't have much faith in it. Let's just put it out there to cut our losses. Okay. And if they can't put it out, thank God for Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu. So now they can sell it to streaming services and sell it to streaming services and let the streaming services deal with it. Okay. So that means, because without even knowing the details of this shit, that means no studio, even with Jay-Z's backing and James Lasseter's name, the studio couldn't find a slot to release this thing in the major theater. This thing would have flopped in the theaters. Okay? I'm about to school you, some of y'all. This thing would have flopped in the theaters. I don't give a fuck what quarter you put this thing in. I like Idris, but guess what? Idris is not a major draw. I'm sorry. Did you go see The Dark Tower? I love Idris. Idris is one of my top 3 movie stars behind Clooney and Pitt. Okay? George Clooney, Brad Pitt, in any order, Idris Elba. I love Idris. Idris can do no wrong except Beast of No Nation. But I'm getting... Idris Elba is not a major draw. Once again, did any of y'all go see The Dark Tower? And it's still in theaters? That's what's up. Okay. Good. The Dark Tower was good to me. I have not seen it yet. Okay. So now what we have with the streaming, so they have POV release dates. So the windows for movies being released has been, it used to be 90 day window. Now it's down to 60-day windows. Now it's standard 45 days. So now movies will get released either on same day POV or PVOV or have a 45-day window. Like Black Widow. That's why Scarlett was so fucking pissed. Contract got restructured afterwards. She sued them. They gave her $10 million to shut her up. But Scarlett was mad because she said, y'all released it on the same day with the streaming. Y'all cut into my movie sales. Because she thought it was going to gross $1 billion. No, bitch. Nobody's going to come out to see Black Widow like that. Maybe 5 years ago when your character mattered. But so now movies, if they don't have faith in it, if they don't have a pre-selected release date in whatever quarter, typically third or fourth quarters is your big dogs. All right, so they'll give you a 45-day window, then it goes to PVOV, streaming. Or they'll do a same release day and date like Halloween came out on Peacock and in theaters at the same time. Okay, this movie, thank God for Netflix. This movie would have bombed, still would have bombed. Okay, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying this movie would not have done well if it had a sole release date in the theaters. There's no, you cannot sit here and tell me after you watch that movie, yeah, that thing would have made, $30 million in its first weekend out. No. So now, let's get into it. Rufus Black. And I'm going to get to the twist. At the end of the movie, Rufus Black tells, so the whole time, Nat Love is tracking Rufus Black. Rufus Black is in Arizona prison. Then the warden frees him and his gang to go find some evil Confederate soldiers that killed a bunch of people for silver. Okay, so then Rufus has a town called Redwood that they left to his partner, played by Dean Cole, right? And then so Nat Love robs robbers. They robbed robbers. So they robbed Rufus Black's money, his the Crimson Hoods, whatever, right? Jeez. Rufus Black gets out, reunited with his team, go to Redwood to go get his city back. Take it back from his partner, his former partner, Dean Cole, right? Here's what Rufus Black does to his own people in Redwood. He levies a tax. He levies a tax on his town of black people. One black man says, they say, well, how much is this tax that we have to give to you? He says, I need $50,000. The town treasurer is like, I can maybe get us 15, and that's if everybody squeezes a nickel together. One black man says, I got a family. I can't afford to give you taxes. Those taxes are too high. Rufus then says, you're an enemy to progress, and then shoots him dead. Let's continue. The first white Western trope we have is Jim. I call him Quick Draw, the young gun. Swears he's the fastest gun in the West, right? He's always drawing his pistols and playing with his pistols and shit. Pistol. All the pistol play, all the twirly shit, right? He's like, yeah, if I see Cherokee Bill, I'm faster than Cherokee Bill. So this whole build up, the one thing that I cared about the most was the showdown between Quick Draw and fucking Cherokee Bill. I'm like, yeah, okay, this is like Tombstone. Johnny Ringo, hey, I'm quick, the quickest draw cowboy out in this motherfucker. Here comes, Doc Holliday. Hey, I'm pretty quick too. I'll be your Huckleberry, right? Second white trope, the quick and the dead. The quick and the dead. Y'all don't remember this movie? The Quick and the Dead with Sharon Stone and Gene Hackman and young Leo. Leo thought, I'm quick. I'm quicker than the old man. And he squares off against Gene Hackman and pop! Right? Gene, the young man actually got him. Clipped Gene in the neck. And then Gene popped Leo in the chest. And Leo says, damn, that was fast. Drops dead. That's the two white tropes, two Western white tropes in this black cowboy movie. Ugh. So this whole time I'm looking for the fucking get down between. So the first time, Quick Draw was like, hey man, I'm right here. I practiced this speech all day waiting for you. And then Bill Cherokee was like, I'm on some Zen shit. Like, oh no, there's nothing can be gained from this. I have nothing to prove. I'm the Zen master. Has all these fucking soliloquies and monologues and shit before people get killed and shit. So, babe, what was the other Western trope? Get in here. I'm cooking tonight. Once again, these are my opinions, my thoughts. Do not let me sway you. Just go see it. Like, go to Netflix and go see it because it needs support. Okay? But I'm a movie buff. And if I see things wrong, if pacing was bad. The pacing of this movie was bad. And then Trudy's backstory. Yeah, when I was little, Tracy made fun of my sister who had polio and threw an apple and hit her in the head. And my daddy whipped me. And my daddy went over to the house and saw Mary dead with her throat slit. And my daddy came back home, didn't say nothing to me. What the fuck? What? What was that? That ain't the... Zazie Beats is Rufus. Is Nat Love's on again, off again girlfriend. They send her into the damn town to scan out to get the lay of the land because they're about to go in there and go rob this shit. So then Rufus kidnaps his girlfriend Zazie Beats and then tells the guys, y'all got to go rob this white bank. I need 30. Huh? Right. Rob this white bank to 30 grand to save this woman. And then Cuffy. So you got the little dyke. You got the little stud. Okay. Come on, man. Let's say what it. Little Cuffy with a little stud. Cuffy used to work at the club she was like the little bouncer, right? Cuffy, the little stud. They put her in a dress. And her and Nat go rob the white bank. Mysteriously make it out the fucking white bank. This white. Listen, the town is so white. I don't mean people. I mean the buildings. Everything is white. And even said in the title card, a white town. Are you fucking kidding me, my nigga? Are you kidding me right now? It literally says a white town in the title card. So they robbed this and everything inside the bank. I mean, the buildings, the town is lily white. It's pristine white. Okay. It's alabaster white. Okay. They somehow miraculously make it out. Okay. When they're robbing the bank, she's trying to pull out the fucking gun because they made her put on a skirt, take off a little hat. Now she like a little girl. Now she look like a little stud in a dress, trying to be a girl. Whatever. They get out. They get the money. They go to the town for the third act. Did I miss anything? Am I missing anything? No? Okay. So Rufus's former friend, the former sheriff of Redwood, comes to help Bass and Nat and his team. They all go to fucking Redwood for the third act. So here we go. We get to the only showdown I give a fuck about is motherfucking Cherokee Bill versus the Young Quick Draw. So Young Quick Draw says, okay, on the count of 5. So he's like 1, or he's like 5. And he pulls out a bullet and puts a bullet in with Cherokee's name carved into it. 4. And he's playing around to 3. Pop! Shoots the nigga in the face. What? Shot the nigga in the cheek. No! So you mean to tell me I sat here for 2 hours on the only subplot that I give a fuck about is the young kid seeing how quick he gets shot in the cheek, loading a bullet with Cherokee's name. So Cherokee lived up to his name. This guy shoots people in the back. He shoots people. The story goes that Cherokee likes to shoot people in the back. But he's so quick on the draw. Man, I was so fucking done with this fucking. Okay, let's continue. Shoot out, shoot. Everybody gets shot. Shot the fuck up. The fight between Zazie and Trudy, cat fight. It was decent. You know what I mean? I thought she killed her, but I guess she didn't kill her at the end. But okay. Homeboy that played Darwin in the X-Men movie, the sniper guy, he gets shot in the back by fucking Cherokee. So as Wild Bill Cherokee gets ready to draw, here's Cuffy. You didn't shot him in the back. You a snake ass coward. What? So she gets she pulls her fucking her shirt back, get ready to draw down, and they're about to do this, right? I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute. So you about to have this. Jesus Christ. So it's Wild Bill versus the little stud Cuffy. They draw. Cuffy shoots him. Shoots him in the fucking neck. He's shot in the neck. He's staggering and shit. He's bleeding out. You know how these motherfuckers get stabbed in the neck and still want to walk around and shit. And he walks past her. What she say? Butchie was still faster. What? This nigga walks out, falls the fuck out. Oh my God. Rufus kills his partner. Shoots the bag with dynamite, blows him the fuck up. So now we get to Rufus and Nat. Nat sitting in a corner at a desk and a table, desk, chair. Bass Reeves tells Nat, hey man, be careful going in there. He goes up in there. So now he's confronting Rufus. He said, "Hey man, get your guns and face me, man. Come on, pick up the guns and face me." So then, Idris, Rufus goes in the store. My father, so he tells the story of his father. His father beat his mother. Beat her to death. He left him alone. Left him. So Rufus's daddy goes to make a whole new life with another family. Has a new wife, has a new kid. In the beginning of the movie, Rufus walks in, played by Michael Beach is the daddy. Michael Beach from Aquaman. He played Black Manta's daddy. He's like, "Oh no." And then so Rufus sits everybody at the table. The son and the wife, shoots the wife, and then shoots Michael Beach, and then carves the cross in the little boy's head. Fast forward towards the end of this movie, he said, why I gave you that scar? So I know your eyes when you come back for me." Come to find out, Rufus's daddy was Nat's daddy. The same daddy that Rufus shot in the beginning of the movie when Nat was a little kid. They were brothers. He says, "You ain't a love, you a buck. Now come take your revenge. Come get your revenge." And he's like, so he finally shoots him dead, shoots him 6 times, pumps him full of lead. So they bury Rufus as Nat Love. So Nat Love is no longer, Nat Love is dead. Now it's Nat Buck. I guess he's gonna take the Buck name. You bury Quick Draw McGraw and motherfucking Darwin. Everybody go their separate ways and shit. And as they ride off, him and Zazie ride off together. Bass Reeves goes off somewhere else, and then you see Trudy holding her skirt because she didn't. I guess she did. She apparently she survived. So I guess she's gonna be following them, wanting her revenge and shit. Nigga, that's your fucking movie. Yes, the shooter's John Wayne. He's dying of cancer. Yeah, that is The Harder They Fall. I'm a little tipsy. I think she put too much. How much Patron did you put in this? She put in more Patron than she was supposed to. She trying to snake me and get me whatever. It's on Netflix. Go see it because of course we need to support black movies and shit. But there's a whole lot of things wrong with this fucking movie, man. And only because the whole I'm with the kinfolk thing. Go see this movie because if I'd have paid money to see this in the theater, I'd be pissed.